As leaders in our Act as One health and care system, we wanted to send you a personal message from our homes and workplaces to yours to say thank you to all our people after such a challenging year.
2020 has been an extraordinary and hugely tough year. Fortunately, here in our system, we have some of the most extraordinary, tough, courageous, resilient and ingenious people, and they've risen to every challenge that the year has thrown up.
We know every single person has gone above and beyond in the last several months during the pandemic, and we wanted to say thank you for everything that you've done.
And you need to know how much all your hard work is appreciated and valued.
We have had to make huge changes in such rapid time.
Not only what we do, but also how we do it.
We've worked in sweltering conditions in full PPE.
We've adjusted to working from home with all the disruptions that has come along with.
We've adapted to new technology quickly.
Worked out of the norm and out of our comfort zones.
Some of you have experienced personal loss, for which we are truly sorry.
We know many of you have been impacted personally by this pandemic.
Together, we have acted as one across Bradford district and Craven.
With our colleagues in health and social care.
In care homes and across community care providers.
In voluntary and community sector organisations.
And in our communities.
To keep everyone safe and well in these unprecedented times.
Reassuring our communities that despite these challenges, we're still here to help.
I want to give a huge shout out for everybody who's worked in our hospitals throughout this pandemic. Whatever role you play in the hospital, you've been on the front line. You've been caring for some of the most poorly people, some people who are in the most difficult moments of their life, and you've been courageous, brave, resilient. We all want to thank you.
We would like to say a special thank you to our local authority colleagues, whether that's public health, adult social care, children's services, youth services, the neighbourhoods teams, and then of course all those vital support services that keep the show on the road. We know that you have worked relentlessly over the past few months and continue to do so, and we're incredibly grateful for everything that you're doing.
We know that people's mental well-being has been challenged during the pandemic, so I want to thank all of the staff who work in mental health, for the NHS, for social care and in the voluntary sector. Thanks for everything you've done to keep people well during COVID-19.
This year has been an enormous challenge for anybody who works in health and social care, and none more so than our colleagues in primary care. So I want to say a massive thank you for all the work that our colleagues across the spectrum of primary care, wherever you work, in practices, GPs, support staff, everybody, you've done such a phenomenal job, and I genuinely thank you.
Thank you to everyone behind the scenes making things happen, to the office workers, the administrators, commissioners, managers. We couldn't have achieved any of this without your hard work and support.
Thank you to those of you who work in the social care sector, particularly those working in care homes and in home care services. I know you have had some massive challenges and you've made some personal sacrifices in your own home lives to make sure that you are there to care for people who needed you.
Thank you to each and every one of you, and in particular to our voluntary sector colleagues and all of our carers, paid, unpaid, older and younger.
I wanted to say a particular thank you to our health and social care colleagues who are working out in the community, seeing our patients and our population and indeed our communities in their homes. Much of the media attention has been on what's been happening in hospitals, but I wanted to call out a particular thank you on behalf of all of us as system leaders. So we're extremely grateful for what you've done out in our community.
The critical work that we deliver in primary care would not be possible without support from colleagues in the community, from district nursing to mental health, from health visiting to social care, and the raft of services that we now work with the voluntary and community sector to deliver. These offers are critically important to our patients and allow us to join up with the rest of the health and care system. Thank you for your support.
I want to say a special thanks to members of our diverse communities, clinicians, faith and community leaders who've worked together as a team, acting as one, to make sure that the messages that we need to get out to the communities of Bradford reach all parts of the district.
I've been bowled over by the way people have pulled together this year. So many people have done completely different jobs to their usual one in order just to keep services going, from delivery of PPE to supporting clinical services. The way we've embraced Act as One in the transformation programmes and that we've made so much progress in such difficult circumstances has been phenomenal.
I'm new to Bradford, joining in the brief hiatus between the first and the second waves of COVID. I am so impressed at how all partners have come together to do the best for our communities, putting organisational barriers to one side and working tirelessly to protect and support our population. I have been warmly welcomed into this place and could not be more proud of working alongside you, such impressive people.